Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Soap opera fans are buzzing right now because the latest updates on comings and goings are setting the stage for one of the most dramatic seasons we've seen in a long time. This is the kind of news that makes longtime viewers sit up and pay attention. Because when a superstar is filming, when a familiar face suddenly shows up on set again, and when major shakeups happen behind the scenes, it's always a signal that something big is coming. And this time, the combination of returns, departures, and unexpected appearances is creating waves across multiple shows, leaving audiences speculating about how these changes will impact storylines, fan-favorite couples, and rivalries that are already heating up. Let's begin with the superstar who has been spotted filming recently. For weeks, there were whispers about whether this performer would really step back onto daytime television, or if it was just another round of wishful thinking from fans. Now, those whispers have turned into confirmed sightings. Not only has this individual been seen around the studio lot, but insiders are talking about specific scenes being shot, which means the comeback is not a matter of if, but when. The energy on set has reportedly been electric, with cast and crew excited about the opportunity to work with someone whose legacy in daytime television is nothing short of legendary. It's one thing when a popular actor makes a guest appearance, but when a superstar returns and begins filming long arcs, it completely reshapes the canvas of the show. Viewers who have followed soap operas for decades know exactly how important these casting moves can be. A single return can revive a stagnant storyline, bring back unresolved history, and inject that sense of nostalgia that keeps multi-generational families watching together. Think about it. When a character that audiences grew up with suddenly reappears, the emotions are immediate. People remember old rivalries, unfinished romances, shocking betrayals, and family secrets that might have been left dangling years ago. Soap operas thrive on that continuity, and the producers know that bringing back a star who once defined an era is a guaranteed way to spark conversation online and in living rooms across the country. Of course, it isn't just about one superstar. This season has also been marked by the return of multiple performers who had stepped away for a time but are now finding their way back into the fold. Popular names who had taken breaks, whether for personal reasons, outside projects, or simple storyline fatigue, are now being reintroduced into plots that desperately needed a jolt. These performers are fan favorites for a reason. They know how to deliver the kind of emotional intensity and charisma that keeps viewers glued to their screens day after day. Seeing them come back is more than just nostalgia, it's a strategic move that reinvigorates the shows at a time when competition for attention is fiercer than ever. When we talk about comings and goings, it's easy to focus only on the headline names, but the ripple effect extends throughout the cast. The return of one major figure can elevate the material for everyone around them. Suddenly, supporting players are given new dynamics to work with, fresh rivalries are reignited, and younger characters are tested against more seasoned performers. That interplay is what keeps soap operas alive, a balance of legacy and freshness, tradition and innovation. Producers clearly understand that if you want the ratings to climb, you don't just rely on flashy plots, you bring back the actors who know how to sell those twists with authenticity. At the same time, departures are always a reality in daytime television. As exciting as returns can be, the flip side is that some performers are stepping away, and fans are left to wonder whether their exits will be temporary or permanent. In some cases, the exits are tied directly to storyline demands, characters being written out for dramatic impact, whether through shocking deaths, sudden relocations, or mysterious disappearances. In other cases, the departures are more about the actors' personal choices, with many seeking new opportunities in primetime, film, or even entirely different careers. The bittersweet truth is that soap operas are constantly evolving, and the cast changes are part of what allows them to remain unpredictable. What makes the current wave of comings and goings so intriguing is how carefully they seem to be timed. It's not random. Producers have been aligning these casting moves with major sweeps periods, high-stakes storylines, and cliffhangers that demand resolution. Bringing back a superstar just as a central family feud is reaching its peak? That's not a coincidence. It's a deliberate choice designed to maximize drama and keep viewers invested. Soap operas are masters at long-term storytelling, and they know exactly when to pull the trigger on a big return to make sure the impact is felt across every corner of the canvas. For longtime viewers, these shifts can feel like a reward. People who have been loyal to these shows for years often feel frustrated when characters vanish without closure. So, when a familiar face returns, it feels like validation that the time spent watching wasn't wasted, that the stories still matter, and that the history of the show is being respected. That sense of continuity is one of the defining qualities of soap operas, and it's why casting decisions carry so much emotional weight. Fans aren't just watching actors. They're watching characters who have become part of their own lives. It's also worth mentioning the way social media has amplified the buzz around these comings and goings. In the past, casting news might have been revealed quietly in soap magazines or through cryptic teasers on television. Today, fans are analyzing every leaked set photo, every hint dropped in interviews, and every subtle clue in the writing. When a superstar is spotted filming, the speculation spreads instantly, and entire online communities come alive with theories about how the return will be handled. This level of engagement is exactly what the industry needs to stay vibrant in the digital age, and it's clear that producers are leaning into that energy by delivering surprises that are tailor-made for viral conversation. The dynamics among the returning performers also open up fascinating possibilities. When more than one popular actor comes back at the same time, it sets the stage for intersecting storylines that can reignite old rivalries or forge unexpected alliances. Imagine a character who left under mysterious circumstances suddenly crossing paths with a rival who has been plotting unchecked for years. Or picture a beloved couple reuniting after decades apart, only to find themselves torn apart again by secrets that were never fully resolved. These are the kinds of moments that only soap operas can deliver, because they have the history and the emotional investment built up over decades. Superstar filming and multiple performers returning also signals something bigger about the state of the soap opera genre itself. For years, critics have questioned whether daytime dramas could survive in an era of streaming, binge-watching, and fast-paced entertainment. Yet here we are, watching these shows not only endure but also find ways to thrive. By leveraging the power of comebacks, by respecting the legacy of their stars, and by continually reworking the ensemble to keep things fresh, soap operas are proving that they still have a unique place in the television landscape. These casting announcements aren't just about the shows. They're about the resilience of the genre. Fans are already speculating about what the superstar's storyline will involve. Will the character be brought back as a hero, riding in to save loved ones from danger? Or will the writers take a darker path, reintroducing them as a villain whose return threatens everything the current characters have built? Soap operas love to play with moral ambiguity, and returning characters are often given juicy material that challenges both their allies and their enemies. That's part of the fun. No matter how much you think you know about a character, a return always comes with the potential for reinvention. Equally important is how these returns affect the younger generation of characters. Many of today's leads grew up in the shadow of these superstars, both in story and in real life as actors. Bringing them face-to-face creates natural tension and allows for storytelling that bridges the past with the present. Viewers get to see the torch being passed in real time, with legacy characters challenging the new blood to rise to the occasion. This interplay is one of the reasons soap operas remain so compelling across multiple generations of fans. It's clear that the energy surrounding these comings and goings isn't just hype, it's a genuine reflection of how much these shows mean to their audiences. When a superstar is spotted filming, it's not just another day at the studio. It's a cultural moment, one that ripples outward into conversations, speculation, and, ultimately, into the ratings. When popular performers return, it sends a message that the producers are listening, that they understand what the audience wants, and that they are willing to honor the history that made these shows great in the first place. So, whether you're excited about the superstar's return, thrilled to see popular performers back on screen, or curious about how the writers will weave these characters into ongoing plots, one thing is certain. The landscape of daytime drama is about to get even more unpredictable. The comings and goings we're witnessing right now are not just casting notes, they're the building blocks of the next great chapters in soap opera history. And as every longtime fan knows, the best is always yet to come. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.